Hello everybody, welcome to episode 27 of my Minecraft 1.5.1 Let's Play, Season 2 Let's Play. So, I'm just coming and checking on my bees. Oh wow, we got nothing with nothing. Alright, well, we'll get back to her later. We'll get back to them later. But, I realized that most people do a solid fuel, then they adjust to a liquid firebox, but I have the liquids, but I don't have a good steady supply of the liquids. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this burn off the rest of it, and we're going to begin working on a solid fuel fire. We're going to begin working on another on a solid one. The solid one's going to be easier. We're probably going to place it up here, probably right about. I'm thinking we're gonna make it flush with the ground. So I'm thinking maybe something like right about. We could even put it in the back of this wall. I actually like the idea of putting it back in this wall. How tall are they? I forget how tall they are. But we're just going to let all of our cells charge up, and we're going to try not to use too much of it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 5 height. They have a height of 5. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like it better like that. So it's going to be a 3 by... Whoop. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. Whoa. Looks like... It's kind of weird. I'm running at pretty good frames right now. Usually I'm running at like seriously low amount of frames. I don't know why, but I don't know if it's the bees or what. Ah! I'm going to flood this location. We're going to flood it. Okay, that works too. So that kind of throws a little bit of... Actually, no, it doesn't. That means I can just pipe it right in. Yay. I'll probably just end up, yeah, that just makes everything so much easier now that I know where that is. Alright, so knock out another one. I still have the same exact stuff I've been using for a long time now. So we have our one firebox. So for a firebox, let's bring this up and let's go to Railcraft. No, that's not what I want. Okay, F it. There you go. So we're going to want to create some more of these solid fuel firebox, which are some of the easiest fireboxes to make. But they can produce, I forget how much they can produce, but they're like, it requires more power. They're unique. Let's just give it that. They're still a multi-block. They're still powerful, but it's more like it's easier than if you have a liquid. But you usually have fuel or something by that time. But for me, I don't have enough liquids. I want to make sure I have a large supply of liquid. And I know I have a huge gigantic tank down there. I have a huge gigantic tank right here. But it's still the fact that, yeah, that's a tank, but I still am having problems producing every other fuel in this game. I can barely produce any ethanol whatsoever. So, as you can see, I got plenty of fruit juice, but that's about it. That's like, I'm got little to no seed oil. We got some of that. It's just nuts. Any apples or any seeds I get that come in are automatically get launched to their designated location. So, not a lot of options when it comes to that. Especially when I don't know much about tree breeding. It's just an annoyance. So we're going to need 8 more. Hang on a minute, what is the recipe? You get 1, so we're going to need, yeah, 8 more. Those are actually cheaper. So let's get out. I already have the blaze charges. We need more furnaces. 8 more furnaces. Perfect. That's the exact number I had when I put my bricks. Oh, I actually put my bricks away. That can just go right there. Recipe, please. And there we go. We already have 1 stage complete. Where's the stupid torch? There you are. Oh, but you're right there. Alright, so that's done. That was actually a lot easier to produce than I was thinking. I didn't think I had everything I needed. Let's face it, I usually don't have everything I need. But the great part about this is that we can use peat, and then once we produce charcoal, we can use our charcoal, we can use wood. It's just, the supply is endless. And then we can even wire it into the same thing, so it's like, oh, well, we're out of liquid. Okay, well, or we're out of fuel. So we're also going to go with high pressure. So we're going to need about, I think, what is it, 64. So 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 times 4. We're going to need 32. No, wait, 36, my bad. 36. Did I do that right? Yeah, 36. So let's go over and check our steel. I think that this is just out of, steel, yeah. We're just out of steel. Well, out of iron. So let's go over to my ME chest. Oh, yeah, I have plenty of steel. But we're going to need more of everything. Got plenty of iron too, although I'd rather see that in the thousands than in the hundreds. Alright, put that in, put that in. So we're almost out of that. That's not good news. Alright, last but not least, let me just check this. You get 4 per thing. So 4 times 16. Alright, well, oh, I still have some somewhere else. I forget where I have them. Ah, open the door. Thank you. My computer's running quite smoothly. I'm impressed. I am quite honestly impressed. My computer's never this smooth. I don't know what's going on to make it this smooth, but I'm proud. I don't know if it's because I put the fan in a different location this time. Alright, what was I grabbing? I forget what I was grabbing. Oh yeah, more steel plates, because I know I have some more somewhere. At least I think I have some more somewhere. Maybe I don't. Yeah. Oh wait, nope, there they are. There they were. But, so we're gonna go creating some power tesseracts, too. Because I want to get the power over to locations easier. How many does this give us? This gives us 3 right now. So not a lot, not a large quantity. So you think it takes 2, so that's going to require 36 double, that's 2, carry the 1. That is 70. That's a lot. That's 31, that's actually nice. So we're going to need just a little bit more steel. We're going to need 3 more plates, that's going to annoy the crap out of me. Alright, so same kind of configuration we're going to do. Now I'm going to build it from the ground up, from the top down, because it's easy to build it from the top down. So you can see we just need that 3 more. Okay, that's light. Freaked me out just a little bit. So we get 2 per thing, so where's the rest of my steel? We get 2 per thing, and it takes, so we're still gonna have 2 left over. Whoop. And now hopefully we'll be getting some more. Now we could even use coal in that, but right now it's not a massive, like, fantastic power system. Yes, I still need 1 more. And there we go. Now I have enough to create the solid fuel firebox. Bam, it's done! A bit of a lighting bug, but you can see it's got 3 slots, and what we're just going to do is we're just going to probably take some, I want to do peat, and I'm not going to bring if I bring the peat bog back up, it's going to be at a smaller scale. I'm not going to go full out a large scale again. All of this is over here. I'm probably going to, for this process, I probably will divert it to a barrel system. That's because the fact that here, I still need to create those buffs, and those buffs suck. You can see it is not the best source of power. Take that. Take that. It's gonna take. Oh wait, whoa! I forgot about a very important aspect. It needs water. Whoops. So what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna tap right into this line, and there it is. Alright, so I should have some liquiducts. Yes, I do have liquiducts in here. Now, how do I want to do this? Well, I'm probably going to want to place one of those back. I really need to get furnace touch. Alright, so we're probably going to go one under. Probably not going to use that because that drains power, even though, yeah, I do have a large supply of power. Still, I'm cheap. I want to make sure it has plenty of water getting to it. So, that's how we're going with this. And as you can see, I'm just one liquid duct short. Like I am 90% of the time, I'm just that one short. Alright, grab out my... I don't want to grab out the gold, my bad. See, I got thousands and thousands of copper, but nothing else. That should give me a nice little supply of liquid ducts. People are like, oh, liquid ducts are so much more expensive. I'm like, the only thing probably expensive is the lead and the obsidian. Everything else I find to be extremely cheap. Alright, so let's just, there we go. For once that worked. Alright, so now this will start getting its water. That engine is going to be hit quite badly. So let's also, sort of a stabilizer, go into the other one, and, oh wait, we already did. Alright, so that one should also be draining too. So yeah, both of those are draining. Good news for us. Bad news for it though. So that's definitely we're probably gonna give this time some, because also it's also cooling that down. It's also cooling this down, which should be dying off any minute now. Yeah, see, we're dying off on heat and fuel. I don't want to pipe any more fuel in because I just don't have the time to pipe any more fuel in. But okay, yeah, now you can see that's just refilling with water, and this is gonna annoy me. Nah, let's just go get some stone. Let's just pop this into the furnace. Alright, I should have some stone in one of these chests. Not that one. Not that one. Alright, I got stone in none of those chests. So I'm just going to put this coal in here. Alright. So we're doing good now. We're just going to give them some time to get ready to go. And then we're going to wire this thing up. Now, we're probably going to end up wiring it kind of right here, or even on the top, and then wiring it down the side. I think on the top would probably look the best. I'm going to need a lot more liquid ducts. So, I'm going to wait for my other thing to die off. Yeah, just do that. You get 4 per each, so really I can only use 16, but 16 per thing, so yeah. That gives me about a stack. Yay! So, a little bit tricky of how I want to wire this up. If I made it a little bit compact, but that's going to also serve as some problems later on. Yeah, it's compact, but it's also a little just too compact. You see what I mean? Even if I do it in the back, even if I do it back here, I still have to deal with the wiring it down to the ground. So, you can see how that bleeds energy off. Well, oh, I don't want to go for a swim today. Thank you for the offer, but I don't want to go for a swim. Alright, so we're also going to have to come up with this cool way of piping stuff into it, which can be pretty simple. I'm thinking something just like right underneath of this. Hey look, iron. Ironically, we just talked about iron. Okay, so yeah, we'll probably end up doing some sort of cool piping. I think if we just keep digging this way, we'll find our way into either the red tank, into the lava tank. I think we're gonna hit the lava tank. That is my bet, and oh, so close. So close, just 2 blocks off. So what's probably gonna happen is this is gonna be a little bit more difficult. Probably gonna end up putting a barrel like right around here. And so it's going to be piped in with getting coal, so probably going to have to go into the wall. Definitely going to be a bit more complicated. This is probably going to be a 2-part episode. One just for the steam, because we're already like 14 minutes in. So I'm thinking something like, wait a minute, this is not the tallest. Oh yeah, I'm 1 block high. And because I don't like stuff to touch, and I'm not like that with my food, and oh my gosh, it's flooding, why does everything have to flood today? Do I just want to flood my entire planet? I'm a very lonely man on this planet. I just now realized that. Die. Yeah. I'm victorious. You are pathetic. Okay, so back to what I was doing. So, just keep breaking this down. Oh, sand. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Nice thing is, it's not like we have to wire this super complicated. The probably only complicated part is, oh, let's just pop right down here. Alright, so the steam will probably, yeah, probably follow the water line. Whoops. That's not good. Gotta get back, gotta reconnect that, and I do not know where they went. The wire did not drop though, so that's not good. Oh, that's because there's nothing back. There we go. Got the wire. Huh. Everything's safe. Safe. Okay. So we'll just follow this line. Ah, perfect. See what I mean by it didn't have to be super complicated? Aha. So, gonna do a similar design like I did the first time. Poopy head, I'm gonna have to do that. I know you're like, you guys are probably thinking, why on earth is he doing that? And I'm not OCD per se, but some things do annoy me. It's not like I'm okay with some things that annoy me, but some things I just can't stand. Like if I just did it like this, and it just kept looping, it would drive me insane. It would constantly drive me insane. Now after a day, I probably forget about it, but still knowing that it's gonna drive me insane. So that's why I'm going another one out, and that's why I'm not just I'm a very even person, even though 3x3 is not even, or it's more odd than even. But you, once you get to know me, you understand it 100%. All right. Nice thing is we're doing this before any steam has being pumped in, so that provides us with a lot more easier process of creating. Whoa, not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's try to get up there. Alright, now that's probably the only complicated part. Now the thing is that, sorry for the nose. My nose is just a little today. Now I wanted to have a just in case system, and just in case it took a lot longer for this to get active. Okay. Whoop. There we go. What I wanted to do is I wanted to have that piped like that. That way that was even. There we go. Perfection. Now all I have to do is find some stone and refix this up. Oh, I screwed with you a little. Sometimes you just gotta play with those. Get them to cooperate. Alright. No, I didn't want to go to you. I wanted to... no, don't make me go to you. I want to go to this. Thank you. Alright. So, everything is almost about fixed up. Well, leave you on. That I never needed to touch. That I don't need to touch up. Probably going to leave this exposed. Now, this is not going to be able to fill up because it's not designed that way. As you can see, they hold the same amount of steam as everything else, so they're pretty effective. Now we could go with an ME system. An ME system would be a lot more effective, but I don't want to. And the main reason why I don't want to is because I don't want to. Alright. So now we got the boiler starting up. The boiler's all nice and heating up. Now this is gonna go through this insanely. Even though it is coke coal, it still produces 6.4 heat in a solid fuel firebox. That's not a lot. Current burn time 46 ticks. Now what it means by current burning time is that since it has not already built up a nice quantity of heat, meaning it's going to take more to get it started. Kind of like a rocket ship. I think a lot of people know about rocket ships, how gravity pulls us down, and it takes more energy for a plane to take off than it does for it to stay in air. Same thing for a boiler. It takes more to keep it started, to keep it going, to get started up and launched, but once it gets launched and it gets stable, it doesn't take as much to keep it going. I think that's probably the best way I could explain that. If you guys don't know it, still understand it, I will do a tutorial on how those work. If you guys want, I mean, I'm not going to do something you guys don't want to watch. I'm just not that kind of person. If you guys really, really don't want to see it, then I don't bother to waste my time and waste your guys' time. Why can't I just stay up? I just want to cover this up. Thank you. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. Oh yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to be getting a new mouse. It's a Razer Deathred, something like that. A Razer something like that. I'm going with the blue light one, not the black edition. I changed mine. So I know this is just getting insane when it comes to my amount of piping I have going on. So this still pretty hot, but still burning off. I'm probably just gonna destroy all these tanks because they're now just annoying me. That was like a one-hit kill. Well, not a one-hit kill, but a one-hit destroy. And then we can kind of just get down here and view all the piping. Now what I'm thinking is if I can get a gate, I think I'm going to go experiment with some more gates. So if I can get a gate to do what I want, I'm going to be extremely happy. Now, hang on a minute. I'm just going to reverse this so that all this fuel left in this line goes back to its proper designation. Goes back to its proper coordinate. Alright, that's better. I'm trying to grab that torch. I still haven't grabbed that same torch. Where the heck could that... There we go, finally grabbed it. So as you can see, like, this, I would always need fuel, but what I want to do is I want to create like a system to where it requests it. And we're going to need a lot of gold pipes for this process. Alright, but now let's see, this is still, we're still pretty low. We're only producing so much heat. So, these do take much, much longer to get started up. And if I had soul shards installed on here, I would definitely get this up and operational, but the IDs would just conflict with each other, and especially with me having to make the mod pack, and I'm releasing just this version of the mod pack, nothing else. It's going to be difficult. So probably the next season, I'll edit the mod pack to be just a little slightly more cooperative with other stuff. But for right now, I think it's fine. So we got the firebox going all nice and going well. Hang on a minute while I just put my stone back. But we're probably going to want to get some more cocoa and some more coal production. We could even use peat, which, let me just go get, I'm just going to go get like 3 barrels made up. Well, I don't need to make them up, I already have them made up. But if I do decide to go with peat again, I'm probably just going to end up putting the peat right up here. That'd probably be the easiest location to put it, and then just tap it into the main power source. I probably will end up doing that, just tapping it back into the main power source. Everything would be much easier. So we're probably going to have charcoal and a few other things. I would like to put them up here, which I could, yeah, what we're going to do is we're just going to move these out of the way. So you know they're just serving absolutely no purpose, besides just a little bit decorative. So, ender, there you go. So what we're probably going to do is, because I can make this flush with the wall, probably going to do 3 barrels. So we're probably going to do a space in between each barrel. Yeah, a space in between each barrel is what we're going to do. So we're going to put a barrel right here. Now that won't probably be for coal. No, not a barrel right there. No, it's not doing that. A barrel for charcoal. And we're probably going to move this laser system somewhere else. Probably move it over that wall, because right here it's just getting a little too chaotic. Alright, we're gonna put a barrel right here. Now that's probably, so we got what? Coal, charcoal, coal. Actually no, peat, charcoal, coal. Yeah. Then once it runs out of one, it goes on to the next, and on to the next, and on to the next. Alright, I like that. That seems good to me. I love making stuff just flush with the wall. Now we're probably just going to activate this laser. Hang on, do I have any facades in there? Oh yeah, I do. You gotta love facades. Now I would make this all together, but the gates would connect, but the pipes would connect with each other, and that could just cause some blah blah blah. But so all this is gonna look all nice and neat. I like it. And we can probably just do a dime pipe right through here, dime pipe here, and a dime, and that's pretty much it. So 2 dime pipes for this whole process, because we're just gonna probably wire it right through here, or even right through there. So let's just get out all the charcoal we have. Charcoal will probably be the first one. Oh, definitely be the first row. See, that's already 8 stacks of that. Dang. I have a lot of charcoal. Oops, you can go back. Coal still got a lot of that too. See, that's what I love. I love just clicking like that. I also want to just start, just start producing a lot of this stuff out of the wazoo, get a lot more coal, go just mining for coal and just coal. So let's see. Now one thing you do have to be careful of when you're just getting it to warm up, you gotta make sure that it's got a nice chunk of power. I don't care if you put a hopper on it. I don't know if a hopper even works, but you just have got to get this thing to accept a lot of power. You gotta keep this thing constantly filled up. If you don't, then this thing is just gonna drain it. Like right now, we're pretty much running out of coal. We got 3 stacks left. We got 11 stacks of charcoal. So we're probably gonna go with charcoal first. Alright, so right there will be our wooden pipe. Whoop, I extracted some by accident, not mean to do that. Let me re-engage my jetpack and jump down. Alright, so let's see, do I have any Antarctic gates? Iron, oh yeah, that'll actually be perfect. This gate will be perfect. Is it will work with requests and things like that. So I just have got to get some wooden pipes. Wooden pipes, that pipe, gold pipes. Let's just pop out some construction pipes too. Probably need to make up some more stone pipes soon. But we're also getting to that wrapping up point, so I do just want to make a stabilizing system real quick for this. So, where's that wooden pipe? There we go. And we just hook on the Antarctic gate. I do just want it to boost along this signal pretty fast, and that way we can break it down. Now charcoal does not last long in a firebox either. Good Lord, go in it, thank you. Charcoal is probably the second weakest fuel that this thing can produce. You're going to want to go with something just a little bit stronger, and right here is where we're just going to connect it. There you go, all connected up. So let's just take out some of these, so that way we can start pumping in some charcoal to this. Now we're definitely gonna want to wire this up with a frequency and things like that, but for right now I don't have the wires and I don't have another gate to work with, so no redstone signal, emitter and energy pulse. So you can see it's starting to extract in boom, 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 boom. So we're probably going to let that run for a little bit. I think it's just cool to watch it go through. That's why I like pipes. They look really cool. So we're filling up with charcoal. And then I want to say once the inventory's full, disengage the emitter. So let's grab out some wiring. And let's just get an iron and gate. So that'll work. Alright, go back down here. Okay, right there. Nope. I want to do once inventory is full, emit, hang on, we gotta set it to emit the wire signal. emit a wire signal. Or we're probably gonna want to go with something like, if it emits the wire signal, then it will, hang on, space and inventory, emit a redstone wire signal. Then that way, if there's no, I always try to do like an inverted type deal, and I know that that's always wrong to do. Because you never want to go with the inverted. I mean, I wish I could make this inverted, because I like to do a bit more precautionary things than, oops, see what I mean? Ah, stop getting stuck. Thank you. See what I mean? How we're now just overloading. So now I'll start running on charcoal. But space and inventory, there's really no space in the inventory. I may, oh yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. We're probably going to do a second, oh, with this now that it's running on this coal, on charcoal, it'll definitely go fast. Grab that out. I want it to be a bit more of like a precautionary one instead of like a primary focus. Okay. Let's go with wire signal. And now that there are gold pipes all along the network, hang on a sec, I'm just going to turn that off because I just want to make sure that it will be like instantaneous travel, like snap, bam. Like that's pretty fast travel, but I just want to be better off knowing that it's going there after like a second. We probably will time this. I'll probably go off camera and time this just to double check to make sure my calculations are correct. And I have 5 left. Let's see if that's as much as I'm going to need. I got 2 left, so. Oh my gosh, this block with the stupid... That's going to drive me insane. Come on. It's just because of that stupid, fiberglass cabling. Alright. There we go. And there we go. Probably couldn't just reverse that. Alright. Grab you up. Swap you for that. Place this gate back on. And then once inventory is detected at... Wait, we need to attach the wire, duh. Emit an energy signal. Oh, hey, I had 1 left. I could have made this whole line just... Which I'm probably gonna go end up doing now. Get out from the glitch. Okay, so that whole line is just gold pipes. Makes me feel a lot better knowing that that is just going to be pure. Now inventory is empty. Space in inventory. So now what I gotta... There you go. So now the whole line is just gold pipe. And I do not know why that's not responding. Oh. Emit energy pulse. You're gonna see it's going along pretty smoothly, and I like that. I like the whole instantaneous travel. So now that firebox is... Oh, that firebox was empty. At least we're getting steam though now. So we're producing steam, so that's good news for us. That's now a stable system. I really don't see anything else for me to do in there. Alrighty. So we now have a stable system. Charcoal is going to go out first though. Charcoal is definitely, so that apparently maybe there's not even any stable system I can come up with. Where did I put the stupid thing? There it is. So probably going to have to go with, I know once it gets up to pure 100% heat, it's going to stay like that. So that's good news. That is once I know that it's achieved its maximum heat, it will be good to stay. I'm just going to fill this in just because I don't want mobs spawning behind here. Because that just will not be fun to have to deal with. But now, or at least producing a large quantity of heat. And I want just to keep this thing stable. Now I wonder if when it detects that this inventory is, let's see that. Probably just gonna have to break this block right here. No, the inventory, there's not space in inventory. Inventory is full. No, see? Okay. This thing has now stopped emitting it. So I'm going to go play with this, figure out how I can make this better, because the inventory may not be full of what it says it's not full of, but it's still full. So I'm going to play around, try to get this to work out a bit better, and we'll see what we can come up with. I may have to try to invert the signal altogether, which won't be that hard to do. Now that I think about it, the inverting won't be too terribly difficult. So I'll be back in the next episode. Drop a comment down below if you have any advice on this. Comment, rate, like, and subscribe if you haven't already for Minecraft. And remember, keep playing the Minecraft.